Welcome, parents. We'd like to introduce our poetry recital for grades 5 and 6, grades 3 and 4 tomorrow, and then KGs 1 and 2 on Wednesday. They're going to be giving all their poems that they've been writing. We'd like to start with grade 5, please.
Many different sorts of poems.
Here are some of the poems we have written ourselves.
What If? By Timothy Henson. I lay thinking in my bed. Ideas came inside my head. What if my family dies? What if I lose my eyes? What if ghosts jump on me? What if bees attack me? What if I don't do my work? What if I get extra homework? What if there is a war? What if my parents get divorced? What if I get kidnapped? What if I get trapped? What if I get bad marks? What if there's no marks? What if I lose my ear? What if I miss an ear? What if I don't get a job? What if I lose my friend Bob? What if I get smaller? What if I stop getting taller? Finally, the ideas went away, but they will come back the next day.
Haikus are traditional Japanese poems with 3 lines, 5 syllables. Loving bird, little loving bird, fell horribly on the ground, crying with distress. Crow, the enormous crow, making a nasty cruel plan, passing the plan on. Grass, the long itchy grass, full of creepy crawlies, is very wet.
Diamond poem by Stefan Janola. Everest. Tall, risky, falling, climbing, snowing, huge, wide, strong, avalanche, twisting, killing, breaking, tremendous, gigantic avalanche.
My new bike, my Fatima Sharif. My bike is brand new in the country. It shines like silver and gold. It is faster than a car. I don't think I would get it sold. My bike is very fast. I ride it to school. I go down the hill. My bike is really cool. When I ride my bike, it feels I'm in the air. Then my friends say it's not fair. When I ride home, people look at me and they whisper, see, see.
The blowing wind by one another. I have seen the invisible clear wind. I saw the soft gentle wind. I saw the green leaves shaking on the branch. I knew the wind was passing by. A lady saw the stormy wind. I saw a strong, fast wind passing through a house and took the roof with it. He saw the stormy wind passing through him.
The Holocaust by Imam Tuni. Look at the poor Jews. Look at the poor Jews as they are taken to the camps. They had a sudden attack when the Germans came to them. They were helpless and curious and they didn't know where they were going. Look at the poor Jews straightening their line. To be chosen for death or what, I wish they numbers will land. The Germans have no mercy for us.
Writing by Benjamin Blue. I'm like my dad and my mom. My face is a mixture of both. As strong as my father, a lot of energy as my mom. When I was a baby, everybody called me Benji. But when I'm growing, my nickname is becoming Benjamin. I am as I am, a scorpion for astrological sign, but I don't frighten nobody. I'm charming and friendly with everybody, but if someone annoys me, I feel very sad and angry. I love to smile and to laugh, but I hate to be lonely. I prefer to be always with my lovely family.
Edition 1. The tree is so cozy. It has a big coconut and an amazing coconut juice. It has hard wood to make out. The leaves are like a wood. You can sleep on it like a bed. You can make a mattress out of it.
My tortoise by Alisa. My tortoise is so special. He runs like a hot rocket. He wrestles with dinosaurs. He plays badminton with a racket. He is a happy old tortoise. He protects me from thieves and creates a war, and he fights with none. Nobody messes with him in running and jumping. very hard. He defends himself and he can fly.
As the Snow Falls by David Robbins. Seed just begun. The smell of nature and the new nose. The green fire of the grass with the yellow inferno of the tulips. This is where I'm from. Taken out of the ground for the first winter, the ice biting at his leaves. But then the ice thaws and warmth returns. Warmth with the new soil, then the snow falls. The warmth with the smell of the fire, the new welcome soil. His trunk has grown over the years, and his heart by his roots, and the snow falls. The thrill of the new smell, the happiness of the new tree beside him, and then another tree forms until a forest begins, and the forest of loyal trust and friendship, and they watch the snow fall together. His first leaf after winter unfolds, a good green leaf of following him, and his roots are proud. They are happy in their green garden of Eden, and they watch the snow fall together. But then the fire starts, and one by one his branches are cut, and he is left bare, he is left alone, and the snow is bitter this year. Then one by one his trees are taken, he cannot see them through the smoke. Now even his roots are cut off, and he is left alone and scared. But where is the snow this year? Instead of snow there is fire. Then the fire burns his body, and his lean brown trunk dies, and only then does he realise that as the snow falls no longer.
The elephant. Big, strong, slow, warm, naughty, heavy. It moves like a tortoise. It is as strong as a lion. It looks like a hungry man. Its legs are like pillars. Its nose like a fly.
My Normal Family by Kathy Penny Hollow. My daddy snores and sucks his toes. My brother likes to lick his nose. My kitten barks. My doggy meows. My goldfish chases sticks and sparks.
My sister walks flat upside down. My mother hops all over town. My skin is purple, don't you know? And I'm green from head to toe. My dad is red, my sister is red. My brother is yellow, yes it's true. We wear raincoats in the sun. Gobble human beings for fun. We are very special, can't you see? We are just one family.
My father gets quite mad at me. My mother gets upset when they catch me watching a new television set.
Turn that thing off.
It's time to study. I rather watch my favorite TV show with my best buddy. I sneak down after homework and turn the set on low. But when she sees me watching it, my mother yells out, "No!"
Off that thing off. I will hang you on the tree.
I rather doubt him do it because he watches more than me. He watches sports all weekends and weekdays evenings too. While munching chips and pretzels, the room looks like a zoo. So if he ever got the nerve to hang it from a tree, he'd spend a lot of time up there watching it with me.
Daffodils by William Wordsworth. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high or bathed at hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils, besides the lake beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze.
Continuous as the stars that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way. They stretched in never-ending line along the margin of a bay. 10,000 saw it at a glance, tossing their heads in sprightly dance.
The waves besides and danced, but they outdid the sparkling waves in blue. A poet could not but be gay in such a joking company. I gazed and gazed, but little thought what wealth will show to me her brought.
For often on my couch I lie, in vacant or in pensive mood. They flash upon that inward eye which is the bliss of solitude. And then my heart with pleasure flows and dances with the daffodils.
Good morning, we are grade 6. These are some of the poems we have been writing this year.
Haiku are traditional Japanese poems with 3 lines of 5, 7, 5 syllables. Haiku, the rabbit. The furry rabbit hopping around on the grass in the hot sun. The sun. Standing all day round, hitting the temperature, making the day hot. The bee. Working the whole day, flying flower to flower and sucking it.
The Lion by Johnson. Strong, fast, angry, hungry, happy, hairy, big, handsome lion. A bite like a dinosaur and he eats like a crocodile. He jumps like a frog and runs like a cheetah.
A shape poem, The Special Sky by Shreya Cholera. The sky, a transparent safety glass lid, except you can pass through this one, magically. Shapeless cotton wool tufts float around, mysteriously. The sky can magically change color. Sometimes it is gray, sometimes blue, and other times it is clear. Birds, aeroplanes, rocket ships can be sighted in the infinite sky. It is endless, boundless, and eternal.
Friends Forever by Camille Ansett. My suspicious and strange little moon, are you going to shine this afternoon? I want to spend more time with you. It will be only us two. We don't have enough time to see each other, but promise me one day we'll be together. I want to give you my biggest smiles. For you, I could walk 100 miles. We'll always stay with each other, so we're friends forever.
A poem on slavery. I Imagine by Jean Pendelon.
One day as I lay on my bed, the I imagines are summoned to my head. They sit down and tamper with my brain and make me sing their song in pain. I imagine black people being taken away from the beloved homeland and are not let to stay. I imagine them not realizing that they are now slaves and are forced to go on a gigantic lake with sharks and the biggest of whales. I imagine the slaves killing each other, but trying to help each other live, they don't even bother. And when it's time for them to die, they are so happy they begin to cry.
Remembering the Holocaust. Why, oh why? Why do we not care? Why do we not think about others who have not even the right to drink? We just take it for granted the whole day and night. Some people have no right, no choice, no freedom at all. But we do and don't notice how lucky we are. Why, oh why? What's If by Danielle Feinzel. Last night before I went to bed, I fell about my head. What if I fall and cry? What if I see a fly? What if my cockroach doesn't have air? What if I grow cockroaches on my hair? What if I touch the sky? What if I see a Messiah? What if I go outside? What if a monster came by my side? What if I go to an awful school? What if somebody is cruel? What if I wouldn't have lunch? What if somebody gets punished? What if I lose my ring? What if for no reason I start to sing? What if I have a test to dance? What if I have no chance? What if I fall and break my head? What if my brother shouts who's dead? I think I'll go to sleep and then my cock will go to sleep.